What's going on, everybody? It's Druuill. I'm back at you again with another video. Everybody smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Shout out to the galactic family. Let's go. Look, dependency is a narcissist's most dirty, evil, conniving trick. They'll use it against you for control. Narcissists will use that against their victims for control. Narcissists, they like to control people. All right. They love having control over people. They don't like you to be in charge of your own life because it's all about a power struggle with them. They like to find people that they can have power over. That's what it's all about. They like to find people that they can have power over. And if they try to if they are trying to control your life, they're trying to have power over you. It's deeper than them just trying to stop you from doing this. They're trying to see how far they could go to see how much they could get over on a person. All right, there is a dirty, evil trick. They want to keep you needing them. It's all about power. All right, if they can get you comfortable, if they can get you to trust them, and instead of you doing certain things for you, if they can get you to let them do it and get you comfortable, they're trying to put you in a state of need. They're trying to get you to need them. But then when you do need them, that's when the devaluing comes. So you better pray to God that you never need anybody other than yourself, number one. Anybody other than God, number one. But you better pray that you never need anybody's help that may try to do you harm. Pray that if anybody wants to help you, make sure it's not to backstab you. Make sure it's not any type of help attached to something that you're not going to want. When narcissists try to give you a gift, when they try to help you, you should run. Because what they're going to do is they're going to hold that over you. You know I did this for you. You know when you didn't have anything and you were down and broke and there was nothing going on for you and you needed somebody, you know I did that for you. You'll like your life will be better. You'll be in a better position, but they constantly have to keep bringing you to a place in your mind where you either failed, where you weren't doing well, where you weren't doing good in life. It's all part of their dirty, evil tricks. And this is how they try to beat you up for doing better in life. All right. So either way, there's no winning with them. And this is why you just don't deal with these people at all. Because there's no winning with these people. Whether you're doing good, they're going to have something to say. Whether you need their help, they're really going to have something to say. And they will gaslight you and deny the fact that you needed help. You really needed help. All right. They won't care. They will talk down on you. They'll make fun of you. They'll say that you didn't have anything. Like they will say the worst possible things about you to make you feel bad about yourself. And a lot of them will do that when they see you start to rise up. They'll try to knock you back down and try to lower your spirit so that you won't try, so that you won't get up and get yourself going, because their whole game is to keep people needing them. That's why they won't fully help you. They'll help you just a little bit. They'll only help you just enough to keep you needing them. And that's evil. When somebody wants to help you, they're going to help you. They're going to help you fully. They're going to help you as much as they can. They're not just going to bird feed you and just do a little bit to keep you coming back to them, to keep you needing them. And that's mostly what narcissists do. They give you just a little bit here and there just to keep you quiet, keep you all right, and to keep you needing them. Because they know if they give you that little bit, they know you're going to need them in the next couple of days or immediately after that. If they were to help you and set you up, they like a good person would, they know that you wouldn't need them for nothing. But here's the thing, you set yourself up. You don't need anybody. I understand some people might have put you underneath the spell of thinking that you need people. You don't need anybody. We have to trust ourselves and we have to believe in ourselves, because somewhere along the line, somebody made you doubt yourself and they made you doubt your ability. And unfortunately, when people try to make you doubt doing simple things in life, like being able to do for yourself, take care of yourself, when people want you to doubt your ability to do that and they want you to need them, it's because you're better than them. And they want to keep you as a plaything. They want to keep you as a toy, as a pet. They want to treat you like a dog. They'll throw you a bone every now and then, but they want to keep you dependent on them because it makes them look good. It's just like when people are trying to use you and get things from you. When people will want you around them because it makes them look better. And the narcissist that is trying to keep you codependent is doing the same thing. They want to keep you in this codependent state because it makes them look better. Wow, so-and-so has a hold on this person. They have all this power over that person. Wow. It makes people look at them like they're better than you and like they're the better person. And it's all a competition. If it's a competition, do you think they're going to want you to be better than them? They'll help you just enough, but they're not going to help you to be better than them. Even if they helped you to get you up on your feet and you're still not doing better than them, that's still too much. And if you're going to help somebody, why help them to hurt them? And that's why when people are trying to help you and it's confusing you whether the person actually is helping you or hurting you, so and so is doing this for you, but they're psychologically damaging you. So and so is doing this for you, but it's draining you and it's making you feel tired. It's making you hate yourself and it's making you feel worthless because every time you go to get help from them, they verbally abuse you. And that's why they want to keep you codependent, because if they're not verbally abusing you, who do you think they're verbally abusing? Themselves. They need people to take out how they feel on, because if not, they're going to be taking out how they feel on themselves. When they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. If you like what you see when you look in the mirror, God forbid happen to be around one of these people. If you're near a mirror and they see it, you better not look at yourself when you're around them. They'll see you smile at yourself, and then now you got an enemy. They'll see you look at yourself and think you look good. Now they're coming over to, why you put that shirt on today? That looks terrible. They have to make you not like the things that you enjoy. Don't you tell them a place that you like to go eat, oh, that food is nasty. Nobody wants to eat there. I tried it once and the food is disgusting. Not even giving you a chance to try it out for yourself. They hate everything and they hate everyone. And that's why they all get along with each other, because they don't really like each other. Misery loves company, and they all hate each other. That's why they're all mean and nasty to each other. What do you think is behind those ball busting jokes? What do you think is behind those low blow jokes? Ha 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 ha! Like all those jokes where it's like dark humor. It's like a normal person wouldn't let somebody joke on them like that. But they hate themselves. They hate their life. They don't want anything better, and they're on a low frequency with no aims of aiming higher, so they don't care. Like, these people have given up on life. Only somebody that gave up on life is going to let somebody like joke with low blows and joke with dark humor, because they've given up. They have dark humor because their mind is dark, their life is dark, their spirit is dark. Some people like jacked up stuff, and that's because they're jacked up in the head. Who would like jacked up stuff? Who would like to see another person get hurt as entertainment? I mean, everybody likes to see a good boxing match. Everybody likes to see somebody get cracked, smack it in football. Boom! You know? But it's like, nobody wants to see nobody get hurt for real. I'm not gonna just, like, who wants to see somebody get hurt for real? People that don't have no love or empathy for other people. Narcs don't have love or empathy for other people. All right, so now that we're coming to an awareness, a higher awareness, that they don't have any empathy or any love for anybody, you can't even allow them to help you, because the help is not real. It doesn't matter what they're giving. It doesn't matter how much they're doing. Whatever they're giving you and whatever they're doing for you, you're going to pay the price. It doesn't matter if they're helping you out. You will pay that price, whether it's a toll on your mind, a toll on your body, a toll on your spirit, whether they make you tired and fatigued, you will pay the price. So dependency is a narcissist's most dirty, evil trick because they'll use it against their victim for control. They want to control what you do with your life, your time. They want to own you like a slave. And the more power they have over you when they help you, and if you're in a position to where you can't do anything for yourself in the moment, or you're waiting to do something for yourself, or you're in a period of downtime, or maybe you just had a traumatic experience, maybe you just had a death in the family or something, and you're going through something, they'll use those times, unfortunately, to attack your spirit. You think it's all good. You think you're just, well, you know what? No, it's not all good. All right, they will attack your spirit. They don't care if somebody, they don't care if the family just buried somebody. They'll attack your spirit and make you feel like you should be in the ground too. They'll attack your spirit because they have to help you or they have to do something for you, and they'll make you feel like the worst person in the absolute world just because you have to get help from them. And that's why it's a dirty, evil trick. And it's conniving because I will help you. They put on a smile, a fake smile. They act like they want to help you and they really don't. And signs that people are fake helping you and they really don't want to help you is that when I'll take you somewhere and then they go to take you and now they got a whole attitude, their mood switch up. They're mean, they're angry, they're nasty. They act like they don't feel like doing it. But just a little while ago, it was all good and they said they would help you and they would do it. But then when they go to help you, that's when they break you down. That's when they destroy you. And they do it like that because you least expect it. It's fun for them to catch you from the blind side with their evil and their negativity. Imagine having to get a ride from somebody for work, but this person is verbally abusing you and attacking your mind and your spirit the whole ride you get to work. So now you've been going to work, getting rides from people, and you've been a whole monster on the job. Performance is low. You got an attitude. Every time somebody try to talk to you, they can't say nothing to you. They can't correct you. They can't try to advise you, hey, you're doing that wrong. You ready to snap on everybody because of how you're being abused. And that's what happens to abuse victims. Their attitude is nasty, is mean. They're a reflection of the people that they're spending time around. And that's why you have to get away from a narcissist and get up from underneath their grasp as soon as possible and as fast as you can. Because the longer you're around them, that's the more toll it's going to take on your health. The longer you're around them, that's the more they're going to be able to break your spirit down. Like when you get around them, when you're around them more and more, you can't ignore your central nervous system. You can't ignore how your body is reacting to these people. And once you start to see, like, you can't be around them. It's not because they're mean. It's not because they're nasty. That has something to do with it, but you can't be around them because it's actually killing you and it's taking a toll on your health. Your body is not going to be able, your body and your mind is not going to be able to afford too many run-ins with people who are breaking you down, making you feel like you're sick, making you feel like you have the flu. When you realize that you're going to be down for more time, all right, you'll be ready to go do something that you set out to do, and you won't even have the energy or the drive to go do it. It's because they destroyed you and they discouraged you. So what you have to do is you have to do for yourself, and you have to do for tomorrow. All right, you have to do for the present. You have to plan for tomorrow. All right, so make sure that in the present moment you're planning for tomorrow. You're planning your life out. If they're helping you, if they're doing things for you, make sure that you're planning things out. Make sure you're planning a great escape. Make sure you're praying to God for financial. Make sure you're praying to God to be financially independent, because God can help you break free from these spells. People trying to make you think that you can't live without them. People trying to make you think that you're not going to be able to make it without their help. It's real evil when a parent does this to a child. That's rough. When your own parent has programmed you to think that you need them for the rest of your life, because they can't fathom the fact of you going out on your own and doing your own thing. As much as they complain about you need to go do this, you need to go do that, they really want you to just stay right there so that way they could keep control over your life and they could waste your life. When you have the feeling that people are trying to waste your time, when you have the feeling that people are trying to control you financially, when you have the feeling that people don't want you to come up, they don't want to see your success, they want you to be poor, they want you to continuously need them and not be able to do for yourself, you have to break off that relationship. Because there are people who want to keep people dependent because they like watching them suffer, they like watching them be in need, and they like having somebody crawl to them. This is why it's evil. They will break you down and make you feel like crap, and you still need them. So you don't want to get help from them because of how they're treating you, and they know they're treating you terrible. You think they don't think they know? That's why they smile in your face to try to play games on your mind and to try to gaslight you like they're not big, bad, and mean. But they'll tell on themselves. They will tell on themselves because they'll shapeshift. When people shapeshift, that's them. That's God showing you that this person isn't who they say they are. So when people shapeshift, it's not so and so in a bad mood. It's not so and so got an attitude. You didn't piss off so and so. So and so is just an evil MF. So and so just got an evil heart, an evil mind, and an evil spirit, and they want to take that out on you. So when you're dependent and you're needing them and you need them for help, that's when their horns go up, and that's when their little vampire fangs pop out because they know they got you. They know that once you need them, they know that they're going to be able, for however long they are, however long you need them, they know that they're going to be able to treat you as bad as they want. And people will say, "Oh, it's because you're not doing anything. Oh, it's because they're helping you and you're grown." There's a huge difference between somebody needing help momentarily because of unfortunate circumstances, and there's a difference between somebody that's not doing anything, that has a history of not doing anything, that has a history of being lazy. Like people, you won't work for maybe like a few months, let a God forbid maybe more than a few months, but because of whatever you're going through or because nothing is going on right now, they'll make you feel like you never worked a day in your life. They'll make you feel like you never did anything to take care of yourself a day in your life. Like we didn't just have a pandemic. Like if you don't get vaccinated, you can't get certain jobs. So it's like people are acting like that didn't just happen. I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm not saying you should let that stop you, because you definitely shouldn't let that stop you, because if you believe in God and you believe in Jesus, not anything can stop you. But people will discredit you and give all the credit in the world to somebody else, but it's only because it's you. When it's somebody else, like, you ever notice how people make excuses for other people and seems like they have a little bootleg fake empathy for others, but when it comes to you, there's none there. Absolutely. Cut those people off, send them a postcard, never go back around them anymore. Unfortunately, that's just how you have to do. Some people you gotta treat some people you gotta treat like you're a bird, and you just gotta go off and leave the nest and just be an animal and go off. And animals always by themselves unless they got a little girl animal and some cubs. Them animals by themselves. All right, and sometimes you gotta go out into the wilderness just like an animal and be by yourself. So it's better to be out in the wilderness with God than to be halfway in the wilderness and halfway with the narcissist. That's a dangerous place. I know you may be trying to escape, you need to pray for that great escape. You need to include God in everything that you do, because it's going to restore your soul, it's going to restore your spirit, it's going to make you feel better, and it's going to lessen that stronghold that narcissist has on your life. People are cursing you financially. People are wishing for you to be broke. The people who you need help from are cursing you. The people who you need help from, the people who want you to be dependent upon them, they're cursing you. You think you're just in a car with them, getting a ride, getting some help from them. In their mind, they say this worthless SOB, this worthless FA, this worthless, this worthless, this piece of this. And that's why you feel bad when you're around them, because your spirit and your energy is picking up on all that. A lot of people, unfortunately, they're not who you think they are. All right, time passes, people change, people see certain things about you, by default. Sometimes when you're chosen, or you're an empath, you're a light being or a star seed, you show people too much. When you're good to people, you think they're going to be good back to you, but it makes them upset because that demon is disturbed. How dare you be good to me? That's really how they're coming. Like, you'll smile or something and you'll upset the demon. You'll feel too good around somebody, and then they're ready to chop your head off or assassinate your character. And you cannot feel good around people, because what they'll try to do is they'll lower your spirit. They will bring you down and make you feel like you're a bad person just for being happy. And these are the people that want to keep you dependent upon them, because they know that as long as you need them, they're going to be able to break you down and break your spirit. So I know your spirit may be broken. I know you may be depressed. I know these people may be chewing you a new one. I know they may be making you feel terrible about yourself. Meditate, pray, and positively affirm. Don't say bad things about yourself to yourself. You're only fueling the fire that the narc started. You need to douse that fire with positivity. You need to douse that fire with self-love, because one thing that they'll do is they will make you feel worse than how they feel about themselves. When they keep you needing them, they're able to treat you however they want, because now the ball's in their court. I know it sounds sick, but that's what some people do. They get you needing them, they get you needing their help, and then they act like they do a whole 360, and you don't even know who this person is anymore. Just a few weeks ago, they were smiling in your face, happy to have you back, and happy to see you. But now, once you get back around them, once the newness wears off, once they remember that they're jealous of you, that they hate you, as if they forgot, you think they forgot, they never forgot. And that's the evil trick they play on a good person's mind. You love these people, and what they'll do is they'll play tricks on your mind. You love them, you're coming at them with pure love, something that they'll never be able to give back to you. And once you realize that your pure love is not being reciprocated, you got to cut ties, because people are going to drain you, and people are going to make you feel less than dirt, and they're going to make you feel bad about being a good person. And the more you stay around these people, you could possibly change into one of them. It's like a zombie. It's like a vampire. When a vampire bites you, what happens? Unless you get the little anecdote, which is God in this case, unless you had the God anecdote, you're going to turn into one of them narcs. And the God anecdote is prayer. It's getting in touch with Jesus, getting in touch with Christ, getting in touch with your higher self. All right, meditating, praying, meditating on the Lord's word day and night. Make sure you got some Bible scriptures handy. All right, make sure you have some positive things to say about yourself, because they want you to feel worthless. Even if they make you feel bad for helping you, make sure you say some positive things to yourself to lift yourself up, because they want to destroy your spirit until it's nothing left, until you're walking around like an empty vessel. Now, they don't want you to be a chosen vessel. They want you to be an empty vessel. They want you to be upset. They want you to be sad and gloomy and have a dark outlook on your future, because that's what makes them happy. All right, these people work for the devil, and you can tell by how they act. You have to start looking at this thing from a spiritual standpoint. It's not just a person. It's not just a body. This is a spirit. This is an entity, somebody that is trying to destroy you and bring you down. All right, because they want to crush you. They want to crush that good in you. They want to crush that God in you, because the Satan in them is trying to attack you, because the God in you is stronger than the devil in them. Satan in them is trying to attack you, because the God in you is stronger than the devil in them. That's why they have to have you needing them, because you are too powerful. They have to make you doubt yourself, because you can shoot for the moon and land on a star. They could shoot for the moon and they coming back down to the ground. They can't get up like you can get up. Take off. They can't take off like you. They can't do what you do. All right. And honestly, with takeoff, that's a whole nother story. I wanted to touch on that subject, but I thought it'd be best if I just left it alone. But I think Quavo, we all know. All right. Takeoff was the nephew. Quavo was the uncle. Who goes out with their uncle and gets killed? Unless that uncle has some jealousy, man. This nigga Quavo was jealous, man. A Takeoff. Takeoff started that whole stuff. Quavo ain't start nothing, but he wanted to be the star. Like, that's a narcissist, the person who don't put in all the work, but want to take all the damn credit. And that's what they do. They want to take the credit for you. Even when they destroy you, they still want to take your shine. What little bit is left. So I suggest that you don't do it. Make sure you take care of yourself. Do not be dependent upon anybody who has narcissistic traits. When people go to help, these are the signs, all right? When people go to help you and they act like it's all good, yeah, I'll help you. But then once they go to help you, they start making you feel bad about it. Ask yourself, why is this person making me feel bad about something they just gladly told me they would do? This person told me they would help me. This person told me they would do this. Now they're making me feel bad about it. Now they're trying to crush my spirit, it feels like. People who are for you and who have your best interest at heart don't want to crush your spirit. And they're going to help you out the kindness of their heart without an attitude. People are going to have understanding. People are going to be able to talk to you. All right, people are going to be able to work things out. There's no working things out with narcs. They refuse to hear your side of the story, and this is how you understand who you're dealing with. God is loving, God is kind, God is understanding. All right, so when people aren't kind, when people aren't loving, when they're not understanding for you, but they could do that for a whole total stranger, that's not the people's for you. I know it hurts. I know it might not register all the way completely. Maybe you got to run this video back, but it is what it is, y'all. And yo, you can't, your energy don't lie. Energy don't lie. When people's energy is telling you that they don't want you around them and that they're low key in competition with you and they don't want to see you succeed and they want to control you and hold you back, you got to trust that that's God and that's your intuition. And you also have to make sure that you trust God when you take these opportunities. All right, it may seem like something that might not work out. It may seem like something that's not good. That's why you don't tell people who want you to be dependent upon them your plans. Because when people want you to be dependent upon them and you tell them your plans, they're gonna discourage you, make you doubt yourself so that you won't go do it. Because somebody that needs somebody to be dependent upon them is not, no matter how many times they drag them through the mud, no matter how many times they beat them up verbally for saying you're not doing anything, you're not doing ish, you're not doing that, you're lazy, you're nothing. Basically just telling you you're nothing. In other words, because what they're saying, it makes you feel like nothing, doesn't it? It doesn't make you feel good. There's a difference between trying to motivate somebody and getting somebody to do something versus making somebody feel like crap so they won't even try, so that they continue needing you. And it will play with your mind, and I'm trying to save you for saving your brain space and your mental energy. This is nothing you have to try to figure out. When somebody wants to help you, they're not gonna act like they don't want to help you right afterwards. When somebody wants to help you, they're not gonna make a big deal out of it. Even if they don't want to do it, they're not gonna make you feel bad about it. You know how many times I didn't feel like doing stuff and I kept it to myself because even though I didn't feel like doing it, I'm like, all right, I know people need me, or I know this person may need something or somebody or whatever. And at the end of the day, I always looked at it like I was doing something for God. So it's like, okay, I'll help you, but you know what? God's smiling at me because I did this. I never looked at it as, only when I went to go help somebody that I shouldn't have been helping, of course. All right, when you go around people who you don't need to be around, your energy is going to be like, I don't even want to be around them. That is something that's trying to wake you up, trying to tell you to not go. You got to trust that. When you go to be with people and you're like, I don't want to do this. And it's not because you just don't want to do it. It's because the side effects that come along with seeing the person, they make you feel terrible. They make you feel sad. They make you feel depressed. Don't keep going around people who do that, y'all. Sometimes it takes people over a decade to figure these things out. And it's because you're a good person and you're a loving, caring person. But you need to save all that good love and that care for yourself. Because there are some people that take that as a weakness. They think they can control you because of it, and they think they can walk all over you for it. All right, there's some people out there that they want to control every aspect of your life. You got to fight for it. All right, and I know it may be difficult. I know you may have gone through something. I know you may need people. I know they may be tearing you up for needing them, but the more they try to break you down for needing them, I need you to know that that's the higher you're going to come up. That's the more motivated you are going to be when you go to take care of your life. That's the more hungry they're making you. They're making you more of a go-getter. So look at it like that. See the negative that they bring into your life, even though you don't go back around them for more of it, and you distance yourself from them so you don't have to have more of it. You see it as something good. Okay, this put me on game. This taught me what type of people not to be with. This taught me when people act like this, I need to go the opposite way. And that's what it's about. You're supposed to learn, like, okay, boom, now I know my ABCs. All right. Now I know my ABCs. I know not to be around this person. I know not to be around this person. I know not to be around that person. So that's all. You just look at the positive. Any negative thing that happens to you, look at it from the positive side. And no matter how many times if they know you're a positive person, this is why you can't tell them anything. When you're positive, they'll use the fact that you're positive against you to make you negative. Oh, look on the bright side. Like they'll take all your little sayings and they'll flip it around for bad. They'll make you feel bad for trying to be a positive person. Their job is to make you hate everything that you like because they don't want you to have any satisfaction out of life, because when you do, they are miserable, sad, hurt, and are suffering from narcissistic injury when they are not able to control you or get that supply from having power over you or keeping you dependent. Make sense? Sure it does. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Smash that share button, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. It's been another DruTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels, and don't be dependent, all right? Pray to God for your financial freedom. Pray to God for independence. Feel yourself not being broke. Feel yourself with enough money, right? Instead of focusing on, oh, I need this person's help. You need to shift. All right, you need to shift that way for some doors will open up for you. Some opportunities will open up for you. Shift your mind to, I don't need anybody. Shift your mind to, God's got me. God is just using this person to provide for me and to show me that I never need to be in a situation like this again. And I'm going to use this situation to come up, to be better, to be stronger, to be wiser, and to get more further ahead in life. This didn't happen to me. This happened for me. This happened for me so that I could grow. So that way I could know not to put myself in a situation like this again. And it's all about accountability, something that narcs will act like they want you to take, but they really don't. So you have to take accountability for yourself. They may be treating you bad, but how did they get in the position to be able to treat you bad? Because you went back around them. You thought you needed help. You thought you needed somebody. You didn't trust in God. It may have been a moment of weakness, but everything happens for a reason. But now you know that, imagine if you had trusted God, things would have turned out a whole lot better, right? You may have had a few rough days, but it eventually would have got better instead of having a few rough months dealing with a narcissist, playing with your mind, gaslighting you, waging psychological warfare on your brain, making you depressed, making you feel like you have the flu, and making you feel like you need to be sick and go lay down for a whole week. Their energy is so sick and dirty that it will take you out for a whole week. And they'll call you lazy and act like you're not doing enough. You're not doing anything. But they are suppressing you and oppressing you and depressing you. All right, making you feel worse than you could possibly feel at all. But that's their whole entire job. Their job is to make you feel bad, make you feel worse than how they feel about themselves. And when you feel that people don't want you to succeed, leave. There's nothing to figure out. Don't stick around to see, well, maybe if I succeed, they'll want to see it. Or maybe if I do good, then it may be different. Or maybe if I get enough of this, I won't be feeling that way. No, get the heck away from those people. They're stressing you out. They're wearing you down. They're causing you health issues. And that they are causing wear and tear on your body. There are people out there that because of their situation, they don't want your situation to prosper or to be well or to do good. If their health is jacked up, they're going to want you to have bad health. If they're unhappy, they're not going to want you to be happy. If they don't have a good relationship, they're going to want you to suffer in that area. It's all about them being better than you and them having power over you, them keeping you dependent, and them winning the competition that they're secretly in with you that you never even knew until you figured out, wow, so-and-so's in competition with me. That's what the weird behavior is about, but they still can't win. So see yourself as independent. See yourself in your mind as independent. See yourself as not needing anyone. See yourself as someone that is as being blessed by God. See God being able to bless you for all your needs and wants, and see God being able to give enough money to you for your life for what you need and want. All right, see God giving you enough money to pay your bills and meet your needs, because you'll be that happier and that better and that more free when you pray to God and ask him for enough money to help you meet your needs and pay your bills. That way you won't need people who want to discourage you and crap on you and make you hate your life just because you're in a time of need. Somebody shouldn't be making you hate your life because you have to get help from them. That's sick and that's twisted. And that's not right at all. All right, so I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Make sure you listen to this video, pay attention to the signs, and whatever you heard that you don't like, make sure you take preventative causes so that way you don't end up in a situation like I described in this video. I'll see everybody in the next video. This has been another DruTube special. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.